John, we're back on the road tomorrow, another away game, this time Stirling Albion, but obviously continuing the momentum going into the game, still high on confidence after 27th unbeaten league game in a row this season, 29 if you extend to the last two games at the end of last season as well. Obviously just the goal now just to keep that up.
Yeah, absolutely. As you say, another away game, but not so much to travel. Looks like we've got an amazing travelling support just along the road. But amazing the numbers that we're going to be taking to Bank Stadium. And hopefully we can turn on a performance. It was a tight game the last time we were there, very tight game, not a lot in it. And from our point of view, you know, it's the first time back on grass in a wee while, probably since Bonnerig. So again, the pitch there is getting used by both Stirling Albion and Stirling Uni. A couple of games I went to recently, I've kind of, you know, the pitch has been looking okay. So hopefully it's still in a condition that we can pass the ball, but it'll be the same for both teams regardless. But I would imagine we'll need to fight for everything in the game. I think we'll need to fight to get the 3 points. They are certainly not going to make it easy for us. As you say, our record is there to be shot at. It's for you know, the last opportunity for Stirling Albion to do it, and I'm sure they're going to be giving it everything they've got. They're an experienced team. They're a good team. They're playing some good football now. I've seen their game against Queen of the South. They played some attractive football. Callum Crane's doing a really good job for them now, sitting at the bottom of the midfield, although there's a good bit of rotation in the midfield now from them. As I say, they're passing the ball really well. Jack Leach is in really good form. Louis Millen's in good form. Hilson and Carrick are always a handful, and they've signed Josh McPake, who's given them a different outlet that they've not had before. So, yeah, they're in a good form themselves, you know. A good point down at Palmerston, a late equaliser, which for them will almost feel like a win. Getting a good point against Hamilton, you know. So, yeah, it'll not be easy, that's for sure. We'll need to be at our best. So, totally respect Darren and his players and his team, and with a big travelling support, hopefully we can get a win, another win.
Obviously, they didn't make it easy last time at their ground, and I suppose it's a difficult time of the season to play them, because obviously they'll be trying their very best to put some distance between them and the bottom of the table.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll be fine. You know, they'll be fine as far as, you know, the bottom of the table is concerned. Yeah, I think so anyway. They're picking up points, you know, fairly regularly. So I don't. And they've kind of like brought in a couple of players recently, and Josh McPake and the lad Milotnikov from Hibs, who's a decent player. He is decent. He's been a debut for Hibs, and yeah, good captures for Darren to get. So absolutely, yeah. As I say, they're playing differently from when we played them previously, especially out here. We've done really well against them out here. The big pitch and the really surface that we enjoy playing on. But a different kettle of fish going onto the grass, and at this time of the year, wear and tear, just quite naturally wear and tear in a number of games. The pitch will be bobbly, it'll not be like, you know, a beautiful surface to play on. And that is a big leveller. So we understand that, we know that before we go, but we have to make sure that we can stay together, work hard together. And if it's one of the ones we just got to grind out a win, then that's obviously what we have to do.
Obviously, in the last few weeks, you've mentioned about rotating the squad, because we've had some Saturday, Tuesday games. Now that we've kind of put those Tuesday games behind us for the time being, you'll be pleased to kind of come through that without having many injuries to the squad. And obviously, after rotating for a number of changes from Tuesday game, going into tomorrow with a kind of fully fit and refreshed squad, well, the majority anyway. Well,
this is our third game in 7 days, you know, so we're not into that sequence yet. After this game, we'll be into a sequence where it's Saturday for the next 8 Saturdays until the end of the season. But at the moment, this is still the tail end of the 3 games a week, and so we have been kind of rotating, trying to keep guys fresh, which is good when you can do it. We've got the squad to do it. We think the squad, regardless of who plays, is very, very strong. So we believe in our players, and the guys have been doing great. You know, the other night there, Sean Mackey's come in at left back. In the game against Montrose, he sets up a goal for Aidan Nesbitt, and you know, on Tuesday night he sets up a goal for Calvin Miller. Others have obviously played their part. Dylan's came in and played his part. Ethan Ross has came in and played his part. Gary Oliver's came in and played his part. Even Leighton Bisland came on, played in a game against Kelty. Everyone, you know, not trying to miss anyone out, but you know, everyone's kind of played their part, and that's why you've got a squad, and that's why we want to use the squad. So it's coming to the tail end of that. Going into the game tomorrow, Tom is knee was swollen up after the game last Saturday, and he missed Tuesday night. He'll miss the game again tomorrow. But Liam Henderson did excellently well, you know, coming back in. He had missed a couple of games, and not through any fault of his own, in the rotations that we were doing. So that meant that he could come in fresh as well, into a new position for him. Well, a different position than what he's been playing. He's played centre back before, obviously, but this season probably the first time he's went and played there. But again, they acquitted themselves very well against Megginson and Burrell. Him and Cole struck up a good partnership very, very quickly, and so pleased about that. So yeah, other than Tom, everyone's fit and available. So we go there, you know, confident in a good place. We know we need to get another 11 points, and you know, still an Albion stand between us and another 3 points. So we have to go there and do our best.
I suppose one silver lining of Liam Henderson dropping back to cover in centre half is that it's given Dylan Tate a bit of a chance to show what he can do in the middle of the park, and it seems like he's slotted quite seamlessly into this team.
Yeah, the way we play is Dylan knows how we play, and he would come in seamlessly. As you say, and again, one I didn't mention earlier on was like Stephen McGlynn. Stephen does really well there against Annan. He puts on a great ball for Callum to go through and score. So, you know, I'll probably have forgotten one or two, but apologies to anyone that I've not mentioned. But Stephen, obviously, a big part of that as well. But yeah, so Dylan would come in and it would be seamless for him. Again, he comes on in the Alloa game and we go on and score a few goals. He scores a goal. I think he's got an assist on one of the other goals. Heavily involved in the play. Him and Brad, you know, played together before, and so the two of them know each other's game. So again, can he just dovetail very nicely in the way that we want to play, in the way that they want to play, and it's very, you know, it keeps the cohesion in the team, keeps the rhythm in the team, the way that we want to play. So yeah, delighted the way things have gone.
You mentioned the fans and the incredible support that we'll see at Forth Bank on Saturday. I think the demand's been so high that Stirling Albion have had to open their South Terrace in, so it looks like there'll be some of our supporters on all kind of three sides of the pitch. So I suppose for the boys on the pitch, it'll almost be like playing a home game with that type of support.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we're going to try and make it that, you know, other than the fact that the pitch is not the same. But yeah, from that, the fans, it's a great message again that the fans are liking what they're seeing and they like the team that's going so well. We're delighted that they've backed us, you know, in every situation. You know, the fans have been fantastic. The young team have made such a big difference. The atmosphere in the games, the atmosphere tomorrow is going to be good as well. Still a bit cold at the moment, you know, still a bit cold and wrap up for the game tomorrow. Yeah, so hopefully we put in a good performance. We come away with the 3 points that we're looking for, that everyone's applied themselves, we've worked hard, we've stuck together, we've passed the ball well, we've created opportunities. Hopefully we can start to take some more of the opportunities, because we're creating opportunities in every game, a number of opportunities, and I think someone's going to get a doing one day, you know, when one of these games where they start to go in. The opposition have been defending really well, they've been blocking shots, and goalkeepers have been making saves in most games, you know. So I think we'll due someone, not necessarily still in Albion. I think between now and the end of the season, I think someone will get a better doing.